Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Pat Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. So last time we were looking at Bitcoin, we had the double bottom trigger running up to the first level, pulling back, then running up through all the levels, getting above the 50, spiking up through our 68.15 level, which got to 68.27, then pulling back now. So we're going to be watching for pullbacks. Again, we have the first cross rotation zone. So first key support based off the price action we're watching is about 66.37 to 66.63. A deeper pullback, we'll be watching for a possible return to about 65.60 area with the rising 8, and maximum pullback 65.25. We don't want to see a close back below the bottom of the rotation zone, which right now is 65.25. Next level up, we can even look. We can refine this now. We can even go from this last push up just to see what it is. So that reinforces this old first level, 68.93. So we have 68.85 to 68.93. Then we have, oh wow, cluster, 69.43, 69.42 to 69.43. Let's check in on that daily chart. Keep in mind the rotation zone is still against us on the daily. You can get a little more aggressive if you want, if you find setups or use any of the pullback setups, because you have the rotation zone in your favor on the 4 hour, but you still have it against you on the daily. So make sure you're always using stops as you move up to protect any profits you might have or to prevent bigger losses, and make sure you're taking off partial profits and looking to re-add on pullbacks. So you can see here, it'll be interesting to see if we can sustain the close above the 8. So we'll be watching for a close above 66.60. If we can't close above 66.60, then we'll go to a slight cautionary note again, because we couldn't close in the rotation zone. But you can see the next targets up are well within the rotation zone. Keep in mind also this 68.85 is right by these big candle bodies of prior resistance, so that's when you definitely want to move up your stops on. Switching over to Ethereum, you see the double triggered on Ethereum, running up to the second profit target, pulling back, now returning to that second profit target area, 522, and we're still looking for the 531 area, so that's going to be our next major area. We can also fine tune this if you want some other levels based off this last push up. Don't know why that didn't work right there. Let's go up to this next push up. So that just reinforces 530 to 531 level. Then we're watching 535, which is at the top of this prior resistance area. So really 535 to 540 is going to be some pretty significant resistance. You have dual GAN levels there, and then the projection here, which lines up at your prior major resistance area. So at least move up your stops there. We now have the first cross. This has been waving back and forth in congestion. It's starting to separate now. We'd be watching on any pullback for a pullback to about 507 to 501, and we don't want to close below that 501 level. Let's switch over to the daily chart. Remember, just as in Bitcoin, rotation zone still against us. It'll be also interesting to see if we can close above this 513 level on and close into the rotation zone, which then we'll be watching for the next level higher. If we get through to 539, next major resistance is going to come in about 550. That's the top of the declining rotation zone, which is a 21 EMA, and the prior dip buying over here and here. There's going to be some resistance from that, so that's what we're watching for. Again, don't be overly aggressive, but at least the 4 hour rotation zone is back in our favor. We've again hit the first couple targets for the double bottom, and we're back in the rotation zone, so we'll have to see if it can get to the fully other end and then sustain the up move without rotating back down. That's what we have for you on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.